What is up, everybody? Welcome to the first video of Saturday, recorded on a Friday, because I think at the moment in the time when this video is released, I'm going to be seeing my dad, just saw this on the forums and thought I've got to make a video on this because I think it's going to be important. Well, I know it's going to be important. I think, as a lot of you know, there is something called the Summoner's Market, and of course, for me, this is a fantastic thing to grab. Honestly, like, this is one of the main reasons of me pushing for Valiant. These daily Valiant crystals, which you can get 2 of a day. The same thing with the Paragon. I'm sure that a lot of people that maybe that at Paragon are looking at the Valiant one and going, I really wish I had the Valiant one. Sadly, it's a case of, like, you have to work for it. I'm sure it will become easier this year without 100% in Necropolis to get to that particular point, especially with, it doesn't look like there's another Necropolis based piece of content coming out in the year of 2024. Instead, it's going to be this kind of like micro EOPs over the course of the year, which you will be able to, I need to kind of do, that's another story for another video. When it is likely for a Paragon player doing this particular quest-based situation that you'll get Valiant. So many video ideas have got to be kind of put together, but everything kind of comes at the most interesting times of life. But look, anyway, get to the point, Rich. Of course, I'm getting to the point. Right. And also there's the weekly web store free Legends Crystal, which I let you know on a weekly basis to go and collect it. So follow me on Twitter, follow me on the community tab. We also let people know on the community tab, so make sure notifications are on. Right, again, point, Richard, you've diverted. I apologize. We've got all these fantastic deals in the store, and I actually now realize why in game, I don't spend, so it doesn't really bother me, but the pricing for me for some of the greater deals is something like is it? There it is, $199. The reason it's that is I believe my store is pointed into New Zealand, so for some reason my device thinks I'm in New Zealand. I don't know. Any case, whatever. But on the web store, you can get some better deals. Of course, this is beneficial for Kabam because you don't have to pay so much money to Apple. Because Apple, of course, if you've seen the Epic Store or Epic and Fortnite and stuff, how much money they've had to pay Apple in these kind of like back and forth. Oh, we should not be spending this. We should not be giving you as much money. So this is the reason that we've got this web store, and you can get extra value in certain places. There's like added editions of, is it volume of units? Yeah, volume of units is increased from what you see in game to what you see on the web store. But Kabam are going to be doing something else. Now, if you've seen the Google Play points, do you remember the Google Play points? Where, and I don't know if Kabam, this is the reason that Kabam has scaled it down. We talked about this where Google Play points were if you spend money via, say, Android, you get some extra points. Those points are able to be saved up and you buy unique things. And just for those curious, we've talked about it in the past, it looks a little bit like this, and then you're able to exchange them. Now, I don't know, I can't find the information whether or not that is changed, and this may be the reason why. It looks like Kabam added a feature which they promptly removed. So this was posted, I think it was like, I can't, that time frame, I want to say it was like earlier in the morning yesterday, so Friday morning, where these market points appeared. And what these are, again, it's like, it's hard to say what they are, but they look to be like a feature that at some point will be enabled. It's weird that they kind of like enabled it right now. And it was on there, but it's not now. So if you go to the web store, you won't see it. Like, it's not underneath. I think if we even click it here, it's not there. So maybe that was kind of like something that was just there for a moment and then went, but it's like it's definitely not there. So the full story behind this is just Kabam Mike said that looks like something was turned on that wasn't meant to be yet. We'll have more news on this soon, but in the meantime, you can ignore them. So that at least gives you a bit of an idea that something is coming, and this could be of benefit. And as I said, it could be more of a benefit for, this cuts out your Google Play points, maybe, or it cuts out your the thing is, Apple don't have anything. That's annoyed me over the years. There has been, I'm pretty certain there's stuff that Apple have done, but it just seemed to have stopped recently. And I'd say credit to Kabam. As much as people don't like the idea of the Kabam making money, and here's the thing, I get annoyed when it's Kabam post profits and then also they fired people in the past or laid off people. That's the thing that I get annoyed about, because there's been good people that work at Kabam over the years that have been stripped out, and it's like all this money making. It does point to Netmarble and how Netmarble kind of like squeeze the pips with it. And this is what I hope is, like, if Kabam go down this route, that from a financial perspective, if this is like how they're trying to like add some extra value to spending, we'll get to that in a second. But if they are making more money, is employ more people, or try to at least kind of get back the type of people they had before. Maybe they're desperate for it, like, you know, getting people to cover a lot of areas. Maybe they're not. I don't know. I don't know how you know, Kabam's inner workings are. But as somebody that was laid off from working from a games developer last year, like, it sucks. It really does. And when funding is cut from hires up, not the kind of the kind of midway point, the kind of Kabam side of things, it's the people above Kabam making decisions, which is the same thing that happened to me. It's really darn annoying, because we've seen this in the games industry. I currently work for a games industry analytics company, and I tell you what, every time that we kind of like, you know, we're seeing other games developers and stuff, and it's sad to see people being cut from it. So when it comes to the money making side of things, I really hope that it's Netmarble that kind of go, do you know what, will allow them to benefit from this to then reappoint people and look to improve stuff with the game. There's still a lot of stuff that needs to be improved. That's just the facts. But in any case, right, ending point. Yeah, we're talking about money making. The power to them. That's the other thing, and that's the main thing. Like, as much as we don't like Kabam making money, at least it's a case of like, they can do stuff like this away from Google and Apple, who do scoop so much money from games developers. Again, if you don't like Kabam, right, it's fine. If you don't like the money making that Kabam do, you know, again, it's fine for you to have an opinion on that. I don't spend on the game, but I'm very passionate about games developers taking back their own power for themselves. It's just a case of, if they are earning money and they're earning well with money, it's what they do with the game that counts. It's financial success. Because you know, we all know. Marvel Realm of Champions wasn't financially successful. Yes, Kabam game, that got cut. Marvel Battle Lines got cut. Marvel World of Heroes, which I covered on the second channel, that got cut. Right, that gives you a bit of an idea. Niantic saw its potential, and so it wasn't really doing great, as in like it wasn't doing great in beta, whatever it is, and they cut it. So games world is a tricky thing. I think we should think ourselves lucky that this game's been going for 10 years. But as I said, all games developers, make money, do what you need to do, just make the game good. And do good by the community. Listen to the community and act. But in any case, market points. The new Google Play Point system, we'll have to see. That's been a video. Sorry, I think I rabbited on a bit more than normal, but it's late. It's kind of like, it's nearly 11 PM and I'm kind of like, I'm giving it all the chat. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. And thank you again for all the kind words for my dad and whatnot. I'll see you later on. Check out some other content. More dissection, more coverage of things coming soon. Bye-bye.